Hey guys, how's it going? Critical Hit Gaming here. We're going to be continuing our Holy Grail on the Softcore Assassin today. It is day 2 of the Grail. Let's see what we picked up yesterday. We got a Millibrega's Orb. We got an Arctic Horn. Tancred's Skull. Gleeglaw's Tooth. Saigon's Shelter. Sanders' Superstition. Arcana's Head. And the all-important best drop of yesterday, a Ravenfrost ring off of Frozenstein in normal. So today we're going to be continuing and going through Nightmare, or at least most of Nightmare. I don't know quite how far we're going to be going. We'll see. We are going to drop it to players 1 though. So we are still probably on players 8 for a little bit. There we go. There's players 1. Just continuing along. There we go. I ended up picking up a few pieces of resistance gear, so the resistances are okay minus lightning, really. Still wearing Arcanas and Stealth from yesterday. Did find this belt, a Lightning Resist plus 26 and a 78 to life belt off of Charcy, which is fantastic. Nearly perfect. Found Fire Resist 36 random boots. Cold Resist 25 could be higher, but eh. And then I need more on the amulet and the rings, but we'll get there. These blade talons are still disgusting. There you can see the stats. It's just glitching out, but you can see the stats on them are fantastic. I'm curious if the den is down here. It could be. There it is. Alright. Pop a portal at the den. Which one's this? Skill Shrine doesn't massively matter for us, so Refilling Shrine doesn't matter at all. I see us kind of just running our way through this rather easily. We'll see. I think the only real concern I have is Duriel, but he should be fine. Alright, let's go. We'll go more into Dex at the moment. I want to go a little higher into Dex. We're maxed out on Blade Fury. Let's go max out Blade Sentinel next.
It's so dark.
Clear out the den. Curious if there's anything up in here, because there could be. Nope. Alright, sweet. Let's move my face cam down. There we go. Actually, no, because I moved. Let's go back. There we go. Because I had an alert yesterday for a follow that I didn't see. It was actually in front or behind my face cam. So thank you for the follows yesterday. There were a few of them. I appreciate it very much. Curious, can I just stand here and cast them? I do lose mana, but nothing massive. We love our flawless and perfect gems, though, so. Another flawless skull, I believe. Is that 2 flawless skulls? Yeah, it is. It's like I didn't hear a gem noise, so that makes sense. I do also have lower resist on this item too. I think it's lower resist. Yep. 8% chance to cast level 5 lower resist, which is insane on a claw. So I'm cool with that. I'm probably going to keep that through Nightmare for sure. I don't see why I wouldn't. Unless I somehow find one better, but, you know. Well, there was Corpse Fire. Okay, cool. Love that. Alright. There's the den completed. Off to the Cold Plains. There we go. Is this player's 1? I think so. I think it was anyway, but we'll see. No, that seems like player's 8, but I might be wrong. Yeah, that last one was player's 8 for sure. That last kill of enemies was definitely player's 8. I'll actually switch that to F2, that to F3. Because I don't actually care as much about Blade Shield. Because I'm pretty much away from most enemies anyway. So I'm not as concerned with it. Here's Bishabosh's camp. Where you at, buddy? There he is. He's dead. Found an Ort rune. I could make a spirit, but I mean, This weapon seems better than a spirit, to be honest. Like, for real. A yellow plated belt. What am I wearing? It's gonna be hard pressed to beat that. What do we got? Not as good. Not really as good. Nope. Make our way to Rakanishu and the waypoint, wherever it is. Pick up all the flawless gems. I do need to take care of the gems in my stash, but I'll do that in a bit. Hey, got a perfect skull. Sweet. Love gem shrines. There's the stones. Alright, that was a quick kill of Rakanishu. Good lord. Oh. We found a unique bastard sword called Black Tongue. Good lord, what a weapon. Wow. Okay. Okay. So we'll put that in the Grail. So I do have the Grail right here. Here's the weapons I found. The sets, the runes right there. Now we need to put Black Tongue in, so we'll search Black Tongue. There it is. Alright. Black Tongue should be checked up here. Yep, it is. Perfect. Okay, we saved that. All right. Back to that. Okay. To be quite honest, I'm going to find... There's the waypoint right there. So we will run some Rakanishu. And as a matter of fact, I am going to grab... So we've done that. I'm going to go back to normal real Well, no, that'll mess up the waypoint. Ah, screw it. Who cares? I'm going to grab an Act 5 mercenary and put that weapon on him if I can. Oh, yeah, I need to save the... I'll go save the barbarians real quick. Okay. Pretty sure it's standard players 8. There's no way that was players 1. So I need to save the barbarians real quick. And then we can get marks from Qualcac. Yes, run along, save his barbarians. Wherever they may be. Just running along. Because, yeah, that weapon on a mercenary is insane. Normally I wouldn't come back and do this, but for that, it's worth it. There's more of them. They've all got to be around this concentrated area here. Somewhere. Right here, maybe? No. Gotta make sure I'm just going over far enough. Normally I would not care at all about doing this, but that weapon is an insane one. Not as insane as mine, but still an insane weapon, so... Let's say it should be right there. There we go. All right. There we go.
Thank you. What is it?
Higher. Concentrate might, whirlwind. Sure. He can buff me with battle orders. Good lord. Oh my god. Prevent monster heal. Deal a bunch of poison damage. Increased attack speed. Poison resist 50. That's going to be a fun time. And he can whirlwind. And he battle orders me.
Good afternoon.
Okay. We're just gonna deal with these things real quick. Cool. That's gonna make Nightmare kind of a breeze, I'd imagine. See, when he buffs me with battle orders, it gives you health and mana and all that stuff, so... I don't know where Rakanishu is now, but it doesn't massively matter. We're just going to move along. Because we've got to go get him anyway, so... Oh, we're still on players 8. Still on players 8. Now we should be on 1. Oh, not yet. Not yet. We'll get there. There we go. Now we're on 1. I want to see him attack something on players 1. See what happens. There's level 2, so we don't need that. Oh, kill him. Okay, cool. He just whirlwinded right through that. So he can more than hold his own. That's wonderful. And it's he also has prevent monster heal, which is insanely wonderful because some bosses and things heal themselves a tiny bit over time. Well, this prevents that. So you get for an amulet? Nothing. Nothing great at all. There's the Countess area. Experience Shrine, sure. I'll take that. Especially with all these little uniques running around. I'm not caring one bit about Blade Shield. Another experience shrine. Now those don't stack. They do stack if you get 2 of them. Like these 2 will stack on top of each other, but like if you get 2 EXP shrines, they don't stack. That'd be literally insane. Here's the tree. Okay, cool. That was easy enough.
This tree.
Leveled. We're level 42. More into vitality. Keep popping Blade Scent, or keep putting points into Blade Sentinel. We do need to go down and do the Countess at least once. Stamina Shrine, okay. We got the Chieftain Battle Axe. Okay. Okay. Cool weapon. Not really utilized for much. As a joke, he can't put... I thought he couldn't put that on. He can. Reduces his damage a lot, so I won't use it, but that was hilarious that he can put that on. I didn't know that was possible. Alright. The Chieftain. There it goes. There we go. Now we have that on the Grail. I'm going to try to keep all of them, but it depends. There's probably going to be some I'm going to toss. That's why I'm recording them for sure. Filling Shrine doesn't matter. Waypoint's got to be around here somewhere. There it is. Cool. Alright, we'll go down and do the Countess quick. I'm not afraid of him being able to hold his own at all. Not at all. Three. I'm just guessing where most of these things could be. Mesh boots, huh? Okay. What do I have on for boots? Fire resist plus 36. Could be better. Absolutely not. Pretty worthless as a matter of fact. Cool, thanks. Let's say there's level 4. There's another Eth rune. I did take stock of all the runes we got, so if I get a different one, I will put it in the Grail. Those do count as well. You do need to get all the runes as well. Make this challenge a little bit harder. Found a soul rune. Hell yeah, we'll put that in the Grail in a second. It says we got an Ith rune. Okay. That's not ideal at all. Okay.
Greetings.
What do you have? Not really. No, not better than what I have. Life's or mana stolen per hit I probably would have done, but
You have very I thought
Okay, sell that, sell those. Sell you. We'll keep these until we start running out of room. When we start running out of room, we'll get rid of them. Need to put soul rune on the list. We can actually trash this charm. Let's see. Kind of get these in order here, kind of lined up a little better. Find a life. No, we don't need that charm. That charm's relatively worthless. Poison resist charm is helpful. Lightning damage doesn't really... Nah. We'll keep those for now because they help a tiny bit.
good
But...
day.
Oh. There we go. Okay, Blade Sentinel. Now we'll go find the stones. Experience Shrine, sure, whatever. Oh, we had to put the... I'll put the soul rune in the Grail real quick. Oh, you have to just click runes for that one. Alright, soul rune. I don't have an eld rune yet. I'll get there. That's not a massively big rune, so I'm sure I'll get one of those. Fire Shrine. Let's not. Let's not hit a Fire Shrine. That book just tells us about the Countess, so we don't need that. We've already killed her. So. Also, really cool thing about assassins, they can open chests without needing keys. So. Pretty cool fact. You do not need keys as an assassin to open locked chests. So it saves you a tiny bit of golden headache, but, you know. Curious if it's right over here. Skill shrine, sure. No, so it's down here. Fair enough. Can you buff me with battle orders? Thank you. Battle orders increases health and mana and all that stuff, so it's very nice to have. Boy, these stones are a ways away. Another Am rune. I already have one of those, so I need soul and above. Boy, where are these stones? I haven't triggered them on the map yet. Are they right here? Oh, they are. They're right next to the waypoint again. Okay. Well, sweet. Another Am rune. Okay. Hell, after we do Tristram, we might run a few of these since they're so close. We'll see.
Tristram, first to fall to Diablo's trap.
Griswold couldn't even get to me. That was hilarious. Okay. Pick up the Falcon Mask just because I'm kind of curious. What do you got? 1 to summoning skills, Fury, Molten Boulder, Raven. I mean, not that bad. 30,000 gold. I'll take the gold.
Greetings.
Wow. There's much better you can get, so not worried about that. Oh yeah, that's still pretty good EXP, I would say. Oh, we're on players 8, aren't we? Do we auto start at players 8? We do. Okay. So let's switch that. There. There. Now we don't auto start at players 8. And say it won't be nearly as much experience, so not worth our time. Not worth our time at all. Snap points, strength of 55. I'm pretty sure I should have just put that into Dex, but eh. Hi baby, how you doing? I ended up finding a few Grail pieces already. And I found this Grail piece, which I have never found. And so I have an Act 5 mercenary, which I've never used. Because it's an insane weapon. And now he whirlwinds everywhere and does a bunch of poison damage and attacks really fast. So it's hilarious. Sweet. Oh, he also casts what's called battle orders. It gives you a lot of health and mana and all that stuff. So it should be a relatively easy run through, I would think. I'm pretty much one-shotting everything at the moment, as is he. I won't get too cocky, but I think we're pretty good for now. He could potentially die at Andariel if she hits him with enough poison, but I think
Such corruption.
we'll be far enough away that I can attack her from range and not have to worry about it. But we'll see. Battle orders me, friend. No? Okay. Must have to be at a certain time frame that'll battle orders me. There it is. Another Ort rune. Oh, found another Grail piece. Blade Bone Double Axe. Can he wear both? No. I was like, for real? That'd be hilarious. Okay, so Grail. Blade Bone. There we go. Alright. We're not going to bother with the Smith at the moment. Don't care as much about the imbues.
Me, demons.
There's level 2 right there already. Okay, cool. Cool. I think you have to get under a certain time before he'll battle orders you again. Because I'm at 53 seconds. So it must be like 30 seconds or something. Let's see. When will he battle orders me? Hopefully he'll battle orders me. Maybe? Oh, he just auto battle orders when you run out. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Grand Charm. 6 to strength does not matter. So I'm probably going to be using this weapon through Nightmare, I'd imagine, unless somehow I find something better, but I doubt it. I'd be pretty hard-pressed to find something better. I mean, they do exist, though, so maybe. It's definitely not over there. I've learned my lesson with that before. It's not back there. It's not in there. Pick up the town portal just for the hell of it. Oh, I see where it is now. It's below. It's right below. I don't know why I didn't see that before, but I do now. There it is. Alright. Inner cloister. On our way to Andariel. Yeah. Normally I don't kill Bone Ash, but he was just sitting there, so whatever. 5 to strength, 6 to strength. Don't care as much about those. Sweet. Wouldn't say it's quite like a cakewalk through Nightmare, but I mean, probably shouldn't face many challenges, I don't imagine. Duriel could suck a little bit, but honestly, with the damage we have, I'm not even worried about him. Because he actually becomes a little easier in Nightmare, so. Because by then you have your skills unlocked and all that stuff, so. There's level 2. If I get the waypoint, I get it. If not, I'm not too worried about it. Level 2 Nightmare and Dario really doesn't have a massive amount that I would care about that I don't have. Also, I'm also level 44. Once I hit 44, I need one more level and I can wear Ravenfrost, which will be insanely nice to have, because then I can't be frozen. There's the waypoint up there. It's here, so I'll grab it, but not a big deal. I know I'm running past a lot of rejuvenation potions, but I am in softcore, so I'm not as worried about that. Not back there. Let's see. There it is. It's anybody's guess where these things are. I knew it wasn't there, but there were just some little unique guys, so I was like, why not? Well, he can absolutely hold his own, so that's a good thing. There it is. There's level 4. Let's go absolutely wreck Andoriel. Oh, we got Saigon's Wrap. Nice. It's good for either a paladin or a barbarian. Saigon's. We'll add that to the Grail real quick. Saigon's Wrap. There we go. Ooh, he lived. I'm surprised, to be honest. We got Soulflay. Okay.
I can't carry anymore.
Okay. Let's get him healed up here. There we go. He survived.
Death becomes
So there's
you,
that.
Ariel.
Did I not save Cain? Thought I did. Oh, apparently not. Alright.
Cain,
There, he's
go to
saved
the
now.
camp.
Jesus. It's like he's not in town to ID my stuff. There, now he is.
I shall regret this.
Alright.
You have written.
I have risked my life to save Deckard Cain. Sell that, sell that. Alright, breastplate. That one's not as good. Halberd's not good. That's not as good. Alright, ring from her. That's really just not a great ring, to be honest. Neither one of them are, but I'm going to sell that. Alright, we'll put... It's 1 to assassin skill levels. Now, you know what? What he has on now is fine. So we need to put Soulflay. We have Blade Bone, right? Okay. And Saigons we just put. Okay. Just want to make sure we got them all. I'm going to separate these so we can tell what day they came from. Not bad. Not bad so far. I should get an Act 2 Might Mark right now, but I'm going to wait on that. Dex. Base is 55. We'll pump more into life. Blade Sentinel. I don't need the Heraldric Cube anymore. Okay. Let's go. Let's put that in the shared. The reason I put almost all my gold in the shared is because if you die, it takes a certain percentage of the gold. Well, it takes a percentage of your personal gold. So you don't want a massive amount. I'm going to put 100,000 total in there, just in case I want to gamble for something. But I mean, 100,000 gold isn't much. God, one more level and I can wear that. That is going to be fantastic. The attack rating could have been a little higher, but overall, fantastic ring. That is going to replace this one right here, I think. It's going to replace the one with the highest fire resist. Yeah. Both have magic find, so that helps, but sweet. Easy enough. Easy enough. That was players 1 Andariel and Nightmare. That was simple. Now we proceed to Radamant, who should probably not be much more difficult at all, I don't imagine. There's no reason he should be. I'm losing a little bit of life because my poison resist is not great, but no big deal. Let's use a healing potion. There we go. Poisoned again. Not massively worried about that. Experience shrine. There's level 3. Perfect. Found another unique. Skull Splitter. Okay. Add that to the list. We're eventually going to get to a point that we will be getting duplicates. Skull Splitter, there we go. Alright, we have that one written down. We'll also eventually get to a point where the only things we have left are like the ungodly rare ones. And that's going to be a fun time. Like Tyrael's Might. I haven't seen a Tyrael's Might a single time. I don't know many people who have. There's Radamant. And he's dead. Okay. Trying to keep them kind of separated here.
Vengeance.
Okay. Keep going. Blade Sentinel. Alright. Now we can make our way out of the town. The Grail's going well so far. We're finding things about every 3 to 4 minutes. We are just currently running through Nightmare, though, so... hopefully we find some more things. I'm loving this Whirlwind Barbarian, though, to be honest. I know I need a Might Merc at some point, like in Act 2, and I'll get there, but... I mean... that weapon is just insane to me. That should carry through Nightmare. I can't imagine why it wouldn't. Flawless gem. Kinda wish I moved a little faster, but eh. There's the... oh, nope. They got me with that. I thought that was the next area, but they love to do that sometimes. Procking amp damage. Pick up some town portals. We need a few things. I should probably make a lore in my helm. That's an Ortna Soul rune. Should pick up a 2-socket helm to make a lore. And get rid of Arcana's head. The mana regen is just very nice. At least right now. There's Halls of the Dead if I needed the cube, but I already have that. We will go down here just to see if anything exists. Because you never know if there's anything down here or not. You don't know if this is the way to the next area or whatever. There's the waypoint at least. This could have just been a way to get to the waypoint. Unless it's over here. It is. Okay, cool. At least there was a reason to come down here. Alright, Far Oasis. We're going to go to the maggot lair. There's the waypoint. Sweet. The waypoint's actually very nice to have. Stairway. So we're going to look for the maggot lair here, down here first. Because worst case is it's upstairs. Okay. You know what level we just hit? We just hit 45. So we are going to put on our Raven Frost. Hell yeah. God, that ring is so nice. Okay.
I know it is an honor to serve you.
We're gonna sell this. So it doesn't have as much magic find at all, but now I can't be frozen, which is huge. Absolutely huge. 4 poison damage over 2 seconds. No, not worth it. Bye, Beetle Burst. Bye, Beetle Burst. See, it's going to be a little tough to stack magic find on this character because it's not really a magic finding character at all. I have it now because that's what I've been getting, but, you know. Hey, there's the maggot lair. Perfect. Let's see. We just need to get to level 2. That's all we need. Nope, not there. Not there. Let's see if any of these have anything good. Yeah. Get a towel, I guess. See, this build makes these rooms fun. So I can just shoot straight down the hallway. At least sometimes. Okay, so it's over that way somewhere. I don't honestly know quite how he got over there, but I guess. The jewels are dropping. I don't care as much about jewels right now. I will in Hell, but not in Nightmare as much. Ooh, found a shale rune. Nice. Alright, so add the shale rune to our Grail. Nice. Still missing that Eld rune. Don't worry, we'll get it. I'm sure it'll drop randomly somewhere. Nope, not that way. Okay. There's level 3. Another Tau rune. For the hell of it, I want to break some urns. Alright, Maggot Lair level 3. Like, I knew I should have shot straight up into the hallway. There's Coldworm. Hi, buddy. Bye, buddy. Oh, we got Flesh Render. We got another weapon.
Thus,
Okay. Flesh Render Club. Jesus. Okay, I'm going to save that. What a ring. Good lord. Cold 28, lightning resist plus 18. Takes fire down 6, but I don't care. That's a very, very, very good ring for resist. Good. Everything except for poison's pretty good. Okay. Alright. Okay. There we go. So I need to put Flesh Render in there. There we go. Cool. Make sure we save it after every couple. Staff of Kings is gotten. Now we need to go to the Snake Temple and get the amulet. Viper of the amulet, whatever. Yeah, he can definitely hold his own. Found some hatchet hands. Iron blast, weapon block, fire blast. Not as good as the ones I have on. They're not bad, but they're nowhere near as good as the ones I have on. That was the whole reason I picked them up, was to see if there's any way. But honestly, I don't think so. At least not for now. Maybe in Act 4 or 5 we might get an upgrade, but it really depends. Really depends. Take a well. I just absolutely love the fact that the mercenary can hold his own. Because is there a life stolen per hit on that? Oh no. That would have made that just obscenely overpowered. I think I need to start putting some more points into Dex, because my chance to block's pretty low. Your chance to block should be like 75%. Mine's 25. So it's real low. Like 46 to 50, I'll put points into Dex. Because I have plenty of life at the moment. Oh, it's a stairway. Okay. Okay, so chance blocks 25, 26. Okay. Alright, so those are max. So now we'll max blade shield. Because that gives us the same damage multiplier. Which is exactly what we need. Just more damage. Boy, this thing's a ways. Well, it's not down here. Okay. Oh, is it all the way over in the bottom? I wonder. It might not actually have been a ways. It might have just been straight down from the waypoint. Not that it took that long to explore, so whatever, but still. There it is. I think. Yes. Okay, Valley of Snakes. I can just bounce it right off the walls, so I really don't have too much to fear. Or at least I know kind of what's there. Ith rune, we already had one of those. We don't need that area at all, so let's go over here. Go backward. Sweet. Liston's Guard. Okay. I can't remember if I've ever gotten that. I don't think so. Liston's Guard. Oh, I love in the red in the middle it says already has cannot be frozen, so the half freeze duration is useless to me. It tells me what stats are useless to me. That's great. Alright, Winston's Guard. Let's add that to the Grail. There we go. Sweet. We're getting there. I can't think. I may have found it a long time ago, but I can't remember the last time I would have found one of those. Amulet of Viper. Roderick Staff.
Serpents. I expected worse.
Alright, let's put everything away that we can. Sell that. Alright. Arcane Sanctuary time. Up, down, left, or right. What way are we going to go? We're just running along at the moment. Cellar level 3, here we go. There's Fire Eye gone. Jesus. Greaves. Fire resist plus 36. Lightning resist plus 34. No. Nope, not as good technically as what I have on. They are, but I mean, it would reduce my fire resist to like 30. So, not worth it.
The sanctuary. Horizon's obsession.
Sweet. This cold shrine does not really help at all. I cannot be frozen, so... Resist cold helps a tiny bit, but not massively. There we go, 47. We'll go Dex again. Keep going into Blade Shield. I don't know what I'm even wearing for an amulet. Fire resist 10%. Not great. Punish life plus 16. That's also not great. Oh, I got it right on the first shot. Sweet. Got 2 items out of that. Eisenhart's Case and Rogue's Bow. Sweet. Okay. Eisenhart's Case. Rogue's Bow. There we go. Alright. We're getting pretty lucky with the finds, to be honest. I didn't expect us to find like 10 unique items already. Oh, also I have no idea what the... Oh, it's circle with the thing under it. So you're over here, I think. I think, anyway. Triangle. Circle with the line. There you go. So this is going to be filled with things. There we go. Let's get ahead of it before it even happens. Large charms just aren't massively useful, so I don't even bother picking them up, to be honest. Nephrune again. Already had one of those. Small charm. There's a unique here, so I'll kill him for that, but no. Nothing really needed there. What do we get for the charm? Plus 15 to life. I'll take that. I'll absolutely take that. Plus 15 to life is pretty good. I think it said max it can be as 20, so pretty decent. Oh, stone skin. Those suck. He's dead, though. So this has got to be better than what I have. Oh, absolutely. Holy shit. Okay. 20% magic find, fire resist of 32, lightning resist of 15, 55 to life, which is insane. It's 1 to Amazon skill levels instead of assassin, but what an amulet. Okay. Jesus. And physical damage taken reduced by 3, I don't think is a big deal. Ah, it's nearly perfect. I'll take that. That's fantastic. That maxed out fire and lightning. Poison's a little lower, but that's the one we don't really care about as much, so that's fine. And it's still in its 50s, so pretty good, pretty good. That's a cool find. I'm just trying to find Duriel at this point. Duriel's gonna be fun. He's definitely gonna take a couple more hits, but he should be fine. I mean, the Merc might die, but no big deal if he does. Is he off to the side here? Yep, right there. There we go. There's his chamber. Alright. Well, that's going. I'm going to go to town quick, sell some things.
I hope.
How may I help you?
Put you in the stash. What a nice amulet pickup. Alright. He should survive. Yeah, he survived. Huh. Oh. I think I may have just found my boots. They are goblin toes. What a find. Holy hell. Faster run walk, enhanced damage, chance of crushing blow. Wow. I need gore riders, not goblin toe, but still. Very good boots. Curious, because I know it'll drop my fire resist to 50. Defense is way higher though. No, I'm taking those. Wow. Okay. I need gore riders, not goblin toes, but still.
This
Extra gold for monsters doesn't matter. So let's put goblin toes on the list. Perfect. I also love that it saves it because, like, it'll tell you found today at 9:22:24 a.m. So it tells you the exact time it was found. This is on max roll. This is a D2 Grail calculator. So if you're wanting to do this, definitely get that. Wow. Hell yeah. Okay. Now, Duriel wasn't bad. Not at all. I don't really see us having issues a lot moving forward, but we'll see.
You may enter the palace.
you have
Greeting, Gerund.
Greeting. Welcome to.
Okay. I'm level 47, almost 48. So now I'll just continue along. This poison shrine is actually very nice in here. I'll take that. Jade figurine does not count.
Jade statue.
I don't think.
What should
Let
I
me
do
see.
with it?
It'd be hilarious if it did. No. I figured that type of stuff didn't count, but, you know. Okay. Dex again. We're at 65. 27% chance to block. 29% chance to block. Okay. Pretty sure we already have Eisenhardt's case. Yes. We don't need a second one. Spider Cavern is cool. We need that. So if I get another extra one of the unique items, I'll just drop it unless I really want to keep it, like if it's something like a Ravenfrost or something like that. Otherwise, I'll just drop it because we already have it logged, so no point in keeping a bunch of extra things. There's the chest, so. Alright, small charm. What do we get? 3% magic find, sure, why not? We'll take a magic find charm. Alright. Now we can make our way further on. So we have a decent chunk of life as it is, so. Now the question is it downward or upward? I'm going to start by going downward and see what happens. Now there's Great Marsh, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't lead to the Flare Jungle, so I'm going to try going upward. Just in case it does. Because now I know that's for sure the Great Marsh. Gem Shrine. Perfect. Sweet. Got a perfect gem. We love seeing those. I have a feeling a Flare Jungle's probably over here. I might be wrong, but it's kind of my feeling. I have to test this. They are still technically in the spider forest. Here's the waypoint, so that actually helps. Spider Forest waypoint. Getting hit doesn't do a lot to me, so I'm not too worried about it. Does about 20 damage. Eh. There's the Flare Jungle. Perfect. Good thing I didn't go the other way. It's a soul rune again. There's the Gidbin right away. We like that.
Consult Ormus.
Okay, Flare Dungeon. There will be dolls in here, I can pretty much guarantee that. Ooh, a gem shrine. That Do I just have perfects? Oh. So Gem Shrine won't work if you only have a perfect for some reason. That's weird. Okay. Should have kind of kept that in mind, but I guess. Dolls, dolls. There's level 2. Unique dolls. Ooh, an IO rune. Nice. We will take that. IO rune will be added to that. Sweet. We're getting those kind of checked off a little bit. What doll rune? Okay, I can mark that off the list. Okay. A resist cold shrine does nothing in here. Not in the slightest. Level 3. Chance to block is 28. Chance to block is 30, so we're getting there. Kind of got startled a little bit by that. Didn't see anything attacking me. So it's for sure over here. Perfect. So he was fire and lightning immune. Let's see, what's he have for that? Cold and poison, both of 20. 207 defense.
I'll put that to good use.
Yeah. We'll drop his cold a little bit to put that on. Cool. Wait, did I open the chest? Yeah, I did. Okay. So many potions.
Back it? No. This might.
Armus gave me a ring. What is it? Light resist plus 10. Now, it's nowhere near as good as what I have. Nowhere near as good.
Well,
Hello?
Get these dealt with. Talk to Kane in a second.
Good day. Damn it. From the greetings.
Okay. Now we're just gonna run back. It's just easier to run back. I said, I didn't think I was going to run into any enemies, but you never know. Alright, level 1. Yeah, it's much quicker doing that than taking the waypoint. No. Grabbed one, may as well grab both. Okay. Because now we can just continue off to the side. It's a lot quicker. Small charm, may as well pick it up just in case it's something good. Cold resist 9%, sure. I'll take that. Fire and poison aren't maxed, but that's okay. We'll get there. Adds 2 to 4 cold damage, does not help us in the slightest. I was running along trying to find the next area. Fall rune. Do I have that marked down? Possibly. Let's see. Fall rune. I do. Okay. Just want to make sure. Light-plated boots. What did we... Oh, we have goblin toes, so... Those aren't horrific, but not as good as goblin toes. What is that? Refilling a shrine? Sure, whatever. I can't wait to have to farm for the absolutely rare items. The godly rare items like Tyrael's Might. I don't have to touch that yet, but I'll get there. And Mangsong's Lesson is going to be another one that's real rough. Boy, that charm sucks. 2 to max damage. Damn. Ugh. There it is. There we go. Say, Stormfree didn't even have a chance to hit me. Not really worried about much at the moment. Like, even the act bosses, I'm not really worried about. We're pretty equipped to handle them for the most part. I will say, if I had to have one complaint about this claw, it's that instead of lower resist, I would have liked it to be amplify damage. If it could have been amplify damage, because then it would have been useful through the entire game. I never would have taken it off. But lower resist will be good for it through most of the game, but amp damage would be good through absolutely every facet of the game. So I mean, still very good though. I'm definitely using it through all of Nightmare for sure. They'll be very hard pressed to find a better item for me to use. There we go. There's the Rune Temple. Let's go do that real quick for our stat point. Hi, Battlemaid Serena. Bye, Battlemaid Serena. Okay, Limescent's Tome. I absolutely love the fact also that it pops up on the left-hand side. Can't see it with my webcam. Right there, it'll put a little notification of something dropping that I might want to pick up. So that's pretty cool. We definitely want the waypoint. Just in case. ID'd. 19 to life, 6 to attack rating. No, that's not great. That's a pretty low roll on both, as a matter of fact. It showing the potential rolls is such a wonderful feature. It really is. Oh, wow, we got right there. Jesus. We literally got right to level 2. Okay. Expected that to take about 10 more minutes, but I guess. Column's Heart. Well, we may as well just run all the way back out and then run up to Travancore. That was much simpler than I thought it would be. I thought it'd take at least 10, well, between 8 to 10 minutes to get in there and do that, but sweet. I didn't even technically need to utilize the waypoint. Normally we would, but if we're that close, there's really no point. Okay, level 50. We're going to go a little more life now. Go Blade Shield. We did hit level 50, so not bad. We don't need to go in there. I could run Pindleskin a little bit in Act 5. And that might be what I do, because he can drop... technically, every item in the game can be dropped in Hell from him. But he can drop some pretty decent stuff in Nightmare, too. With the way we're dropping items, he might be the route to go. We'll see. I'd say it depends on if we get there, but I'm really not worried about much at all as far as bosses are concerned. And a recharge shrine doesn't matter much at all. Not worried about that. I was gonna say, there's got to be some council members in here, I would think. Orc Ice Fist, we're gonna stay away from him. He's dead. Got a soul rune out of him too. Nice.
Possible.
Okay. Now we'll go back to town.
Once ridding, you have.
I know what I've done, Kane. Alright. Colleen's will.
Good day.
Okay. Make sure we get everything out of our inventory that we need out of here. Sell those things.
Diablo.
There we go. Cool. Thanks for the stat points, Alcor. We'll put them into Dex. We need a shield with a chance to block. Right now we're just using it for resistances. If it had block percent and all that stuff, though, it'd be a lot better. Alright, the Durance of Hate. Stamina Shrine, we'll take that. Oh, it increases my attack speed too. I forgot about that. That's fantastic. Hilarious, but fantastic. Dear God. I have literally no fear. Like, normally I'd fear the dolls, but no, not really. I mean, they didn't make them useless by any means, but they definitely decrease the amount of damage that they do when they explode. Level 2. I probably really won't farm Mephisto in Nightmare, but I mean, if I run into the... If I run into the waypoint, I'll grab it. If not, eh. Didn't necessarily need that potion, but eh. Whatever. Ooh, there's unique dolls over there, I think. Let's stay away from those. Oh, I found a hell rune. Sweet. Oh. Nope, I don't want to launch that. Next time I launched Curse Forge. So I gotta wait for that to load up. There. Not now. I use that with WoW. Okay. Let's go and back there. Hell rune. There we go. Perfect. Ooh. There we go. Let's not have him die. Let's give him a healing potion. There we go. Boy, this is a maze here. On something to corrupt items. Don't get me wrong, I still absolutely despise dolls, but they're at least tolerable now. Dear God, I haven't found the waypoint or level 3. Didn't know this would be the longest part of the video. Got a shale rune. Here's level 3. Is the waypoint right here? Because if it is, I'll grab it. No. Okay. I won't bother with it then. I didn't realize he just died. That's fine. Ooh, stone skin, huh? Alright. Alright. Go grab him again, why not? As well grab him for Mephisto.
Greetings.
Costs 20,000 gold, not bad. Okay. Thank you for the battle orders. Ooh. He really tanked Mephisto? Maybe not like completely, but yeah, he survived. Okay. Okay.
Thanks. Thanks.
Mephisto. You were no match
Okay.
for me.
I'm gonna throw down the normal soul stone. Pick up that one. Okay.
Greetings.
That was rather easy, to be honest. He pretty much tanked Mephisto. Like, he probably would have died eventually, but overall, not bad. Okay, field plate. What's he wearing?
Put that to good use.
We'll do that. Gives him max resist. A little less defense, but who cares? Scythe. Nope. Oh, nope. Military axe. Jesus. Can he wear that?
Put that to good use.
Life stolen per hit, open wounds. Fire damage. Prevent monster heal. I mean, it's not bad. There's better. Okay. It's definitely better. Pretty sure I have all the runes accounted for. Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Yes.
Alright. Act 4 we go. Let's see if we need to repair it all. Probably not. Not much. I'm not going to have any issues. He might die, possibly, but I'm not going to have any issues. Oh, not at all. Okay. Where you at, Iswal? Level 51. We'll just keep going into Vitality for a little bit. Blade Shield. Not afraid of much as far as resistances are concerned. My fire resist is actually lower than my poison, which is kind of meh, but that's okay. I normally don't like to do that. Greater Claws. I need 76 strength. I can get that from other sources though, so. Wow, I'm just trying to find Iswal at this point. Nice. I love that I'm killing before they can even get to me. That's fantastic. I could up the difficulty, but honestly, don't really need to. There's no real point right now. I'm getting enough levels to feel good. Not a challenge really at all, but you know, I much rather would have had that during Diablo, but alright, whatever. There might be one in the River of Flame, we'll see. Yeah, no need to make the Holy Grail more stressful than it needs to be. So, I'm cool on players 1. It's already going to be a long, literal grind. There's Iswal. Hi, buddy. He's going down real quick. Alright, he's dead.
Corruption, take flight.
Filling Shrine doesn't really matter. See, and these are immune to lightning, and normally I would have a lightning sentry at this point, but because I'm using these, I don't have to worry about the lightning immune. Also, way more damage, too, so sweet. There's the waypoint. Normally I wouldn't care about getting this, but just in case something happens in the River of Flame, like a disconnect. I am on single player, though, so literally can't happen. It could disconnect the stream, but my game will not disconnect. I'm just going to go one way and hope it's the way I need to go. If I run into the Hellforge, who cares? I'll do it. If I don't run into the Hellforge, that's also fine. This looks like where the Hellforge would be. 42 attack rating, not really needed. Maybe not. Nope. That was not the way to the Hellforge, it was the other way. That's fine. Up we go into the River of Flame. I'm not afraid of literally any of this. Not afraid damage-wise, not afraid health-wise, none of it. I can get hit a few times and be just fine. Damage on my Blade Fury is really high, so we're good. I don't seem to be having any mana issues, so easy enough. That lower resist will help in hell if I decide to stick with it. Experience Shrine, I'll take it. I might stick with it through like the Den of Evil, but I don't know. It'll just depend how quickly things are dying in hell. Because lower resist does help. Don't get me wrong. It really does. I can tell it, like the initial damage though is kind of falling off a little bit. Not massively. Ooh. There we go. Not massively. I mean, I can still stand back at 2 to 3 shot things, but it's falling off a tiny bit. If I get lucky, I'll find a better weapon, which would be hilarious. An armor shrine is fine. Much rather that would have been a fire resist shrine, but that's okay. Chain boots, huh? They can't be better than goblet toes. Not really. No. Cold and fire resist. We'll put them on for now. We'll put them on for now. Because the crushing blow from Goblin Toe doesn't do us any good. It makes no difference to us. And that does... my fire resist is 69. Ha. Ooh, found a green. Siverb's Cudgel. Okay. Put that on. There. There we go. Oop. Click it. There we go. Hi, Lord Desace. Bye, Lord Desace. Okay. Now they'll come from up here. There we go. That was relatively easy. Alright, let's massacre Diablo. Put a portal back here. And I think I can pretty much just cheese him.
Not even death can save you from me.
I was gonna say, he's probably gonna get fried. Yep. That's fine. Diablo's almost dead anyway, we're fine. And he's dead. Alright. We got a jewel. We got Immortal King's Forge. Nice.
I hear
Thank
Alright, sweet. Well, there was Diablo down.
Hello.
Okay, keep Goblin Toe the mask. All resistances plus 26. 21 to energy, 39 to mana, 17 magic find. Jesus. Yeah, I'm putting that over Arcanas. Big time. And that maxed out all my resistances. Jesus. Okay, so Arcanas was yesterday, so we'll put you there. Mortal King's Forger, the gloves. So we'll put you there. We'll put you in the things. Mortal King's Forge. Did we have Arcanas? Probably. No, we didn't. Arcana's head. Probably because I was wearing it and I didn't think about it. That was Arcana's head, right? Yep. Okay, cool. Goblin toes we can put away. So many potions. Silver's Cudgel we can put there.
if you're
We get for a jewel. Ah, not terrible, but not great. Okay. The Immortal King's build is, or Immortal King says great for a barbarian. Okay. Now we're off to Act 5. Scissors, guitar. Okay. Let's see. What do you have? Anything good? Nope. You didn't start spazzing out, so you're not as good. Let's go with more dex. Skill is blade shield. Alright. Oh shit. I didn't have my attack on. I was still on blade shield. S-studded leather, okay. Nowhere near as good as what he has on. That's not good. I'm just gonna toss that. Just rushing our way up to Shank at this point. So many potions. So many archers, good lord. Oh, he's dead, okay. Sweet. Shank the Overseer is already dead.
Shank, your command has ended.
I see this being pretty quick at this point. Just so many skeletons. Storm sludge. Oh, he's dead. I need to just run out of this area. There's too many range things. They're not bad, but eh. Might as well save the barbs while I'm here. I'm right here, so I may as well just save them. Get the quest out of the way. There we go. I'm just going to run past the majority of these things at the moment. It's because I don't technically really need to interact with a lot of them. Bosses would much better suit my time. It's the area plateau. I don't know how bad the ancients will be. They shouldn't be that terrible, I don't imagine. If there's uniques, I'll stop, but other than that, eh. See, there's a few immunities on that guy, but I deal physical damage, so the immunities to fire and poison and lightning don't matter to me in the slightest. Found some I found some bolts. Sweet. I don't need them, but I found them. Hi, Thresh Socket. Bye, Thresh Socket. Okay. Let's give him a health potion. He deserves it. There you go. Oh, I found a foul rune. Okay, we'll add that to the list. Foul rune. Okay. I'll just keep the runes tab open because that seems to be the one that's hitting technically the most. Or the one that'll be needed quickly. Because I can search the other ones. Combat shrine. There's a glacial trail. I don't need that yet. Let's go vitality. Blade shield. I need to find Anya. Charm, light plated boots. Okay. Here's the waypoint. Ham rune. It's really weird for it to be right there, but I guess. Okay. What do these boots have? Lightning of 38, poison of 24. They don't have faster run walk, though. The half freeze duration is useless. Now, I'll stick with those for now. Hey, a ring. Sweet. Wow. Wow. Okay, give me a second. An all resistance ring, plus 11% to all resistances except poison. Poison is 34. 20% magic find, life stolen per hit. So it'll drop the cold a decent chunk. What does this do? It reduces my damage a little bit, but nah, that's fantastic. I'll take that. Absolutely, I'll take that. I don't even have the resistance scroll and I'm maxed out. What a find. Oh god. God, I hate gloams and souls or whatever you want to call them. Those are going to be the bane of my existence for a little bit, I think. Two to dex doesn't matter. If I get lucky, Frozenstein will give me something else really cool, because he was the one that dropped the Ravenfrost. If I get really lucky, he might drop something else really good. Oh, got another ring. Okay, any good? No, not at all, as a matter of fact. Fort rune. There's Anya, so Frozenstein's right here. Oh, I got greater claws out of him. Okay. Will they be better than what I have? No, not at all. Is that a 4-socket crystal sword? It is. Okay. I didn't have to use a socket quest for that. Hell yeah. We're going to save that. Because that'll be what makes a spirit for us. Okay.
You're in.
Okay. Let's get Anya out of the ice here.
Good evening.
Goody, thank you.
Alright, Scroll of Resistance. Cool. I don't know if we'll be like maxed in hell, but we'll be decent.
You have thanked Neela.
What'd you give me, Anya? Wake of Inferno, Lightning Sentry. Not great. No, you could have given me a lot better, as a matter of fact. Thanks. We will go kill Neelathuk, though. I do want to do that.
I should have known.
Alright. That was easy. Okay. We're just going to drop the Soul Stone. Crystalline Passage. Alright. Stamina Shrine, I'll take it. Another Stamina Shrine, I'll take it. Arcana's Flesh. Oh, the armor. Okay. Okay. I don't think I've ever found that. Maybe I have. I have now. Alright. Arcana's Flesh. Combat Shrine. Sure, we'll stack both of them. Soul Rune. Oh, we don't need that way. It's the one way we don't need. There we go. We're gonna go upward and see what we can find. Should be up here, you would think. Yep. Cool. Frozen Tundra. I just need to run upward. That's about it. Hey, there's a unique there. Let's kill him. There we go. We are enchanted for sure. There we go. Oh, found a perfect gem. I love that there's goatmen in this level for some reason. Because those are in Act 1 normally. Any monster type can spawn anywhere in this version. So like you could have fallen in Act 5. I mean you never know. Go. Alright, to the Ancients' way we go. I don't think the Ancients will be that difficult at all. Ooh, a monster shrine. So, next monster I fight is unique. There we go. Sweet. Oh, okay. Also, something hilarious. If you get a full rejuvenation potion, it says juice That's what that's called. It's just called juice. Oh, it also reduces the amount it heals you. It was, in the original game, it's 100%. This is 65. Damn. Okay. I don't see the point of using those then over a... Because these heal 35, right? Yeah, why wouldn't you just use... Why wouldn't you just use two of the 35s? That doesn't make sense. The 100% one at least kind of made sense because you were using... You did have to transmute 3 of the 35s to get 100, so you were losing out on a little bit, but this, you're really losing out. What's the point? I don't know. I don't get that. That's weird. I'm just going to use it. I'm definitely sure I'll find more. Not even worried about that. 55. Tancred's Crowbill. Okay. I don't ever use the Tancred set for anything. Okay, kind of getting a little bit of the Tancred set together. Come on, just take me to the Elite Summit. There it is. Alright. So,
I shall prove worthy.
we're going to do that. We're just going to go for it. Well, he died rather quick, but that's okay. We're going to basically do like we did yesterday and just cheese them down one at a time. No big deal there. Modrock's almost dead. He's dead. Cool. Talik's the whirlwinding one. Does hurt a little bit. Korlik's just the bouncy one, so we need to take Korlik down first. Or we need to take Talik down first, sorry. Yeah, Talik. We need to take Talik down first. Yes, because Korlik's the bouncy one. Definitely have a lot of health. Or at least Talik does. It's gonna take a second, but I can do it. Because the other one just jumps on you, so I'm not as concerned with him. Whirlwindy boy kind of sucks. A little bit. Yeah, he's dead. Okay. I'm not worried about Korlik at all, really. Yeah, he does some damage. Oh, as a matter of fact, I'm a little worried about Korlik. Okay. Oh, because he's lightning enchanted. That's why. I was like, why is he doing any sort of damage to me? Because he's lightning enchanted. That's why. There, he's dead. Alright. The ancients are done in Nightmare. Easy enough. Did take a few seconds, but figured it would. Let's put those in there for now. Okay. I forgot, if you stand still, Bale will hit you with spells, which is weird, but I guess. Alright. I'll pick up some health potions here. We've got a world stone. Nice, nice. All that just for a dead end, huh? Alright. Nope. Okay. So it's this way for sure. I can... There it is. Alright, level 2. Okay, fetishes. Oh god, glooms. Ugh. Okay. I don't mind fetishes. Glooms I mind. Glooms suck. Doll rune again. I'm gonna focus on all these little glomes here, which are annoying and fun. Alright. Okay, there's one right there. You can kind of see them if you look hard enough. All this way just to get a dead end. Sweet. Love it. Oh, there it is. Well, that could either be level 3 or the waypoint. It's one of the two. This one's the waypoint, okay. Could be fine, because I might run some Bale, though. It depends how close it is, really. Like, not this level, but the next level. It really depends How close is... resist cold isn't going to do anything for me. Neither's hitting all these gloams, but, you know. There it is. Okay, level 3. What do we have on level 3? Ghosts are fine. Hell Temptresses are fine. The Hell Temptresses and Ghosts. Good lord. Oh, they have a Might Aura. That's why. It's like, why are they doing so much damage? That makes more sense. Oh, they all had a Might Aura. Oh, it's right there. Okay. I might do some bail runs. Bail farming anyway, we'll see. Ooh, perfect. Nice. So what level am I right now? 57. That's a little low for hell, but not like terrible. Okay, sweet, it's done. There's got to be one left. It's up there, okay. Akmel the Cursed is dead. There we go. Bartok is dead. There we go. Okay, these are the ones that are gonna suck. Ah, maybe not. Okay, not bad at all, as a matter of fact. There's one. I was like, there's gotta be one left. Oh, that wasn't bad at all. Okay. Like, I'll need mana, but he's absolutely killable just standing here. I mean, he really can't do anything to me. It's kind of hilarious. Oh, he summoned his clone. Okay. Let's go back to town while his clone goes away. Okay. Yeah, they only give you 65% health and mana. That's or life and mana. That's weird. I don't like that. Okay. There we go. Alright. Now his clone should be gone. Yeah, his clone's gone. And he's dead. Okay, sweet. The hell is that? Well, Eisenhardt's case, which we already have gotten. Merman's Sprocket. I've never heard of these. Wormhide boots. 60% faster run walk, which is insane. Adds 40 to 80 cold damage, 7 defense, regen mana 13%, 88 max stamina, and slower stamina drain. Huh. I've never heard of these. That's pretty cool. Okay. Well, real quick, go back here. We get to cross Merman's Sprocket off the list. Never heard of them. Oh, they must be... Are they a new item? Give me a second, because they're not popping up on the Grail. Let me see. Let me search this. Wait, what? Merman's Sprocket is a pair of elite unique boots with an item level of X, a character level requirement of 69. This item does not spawn in the game. What? Let me see. Does it only spawn in PD2? Yes, okay. So they're only for PD2. They are not in the Grail. Okay. I was like, what do you mean? They're right here. Okay, well that's cool. Those are staying. Those are fantastic. Those are in fact going in my personal stash, so I know not to trash them. Those are amazing. Okay. Alright. Have I done everything I needed to do? I believe so. Okay, what time are we sitting at? About 11? Okay. I'm going to do some barons. I'm going to walk through the portal real quick. See, I can get into hell now, but I'm going to go back to Nightmare because I am going to run some bail for a little bit. That was really cool. I found an item that's only in Project Diablo 2. That's fantastic. Also, Telthal or Am for that. Let's go to that. Telthal Ort Am. Alright, let's see. Okay. Tal. Thal. Ort. Am. Spirit. A little lower on the cast rate, but eh. Okay. Let's see. How does it help my damage? No. No, it doesn't. Not it. It does for my attack damage and my mana. Honestly, not great. Okay. Well, we're gonna just keep that there then. Is there a spot for rune words? Like, can I type in spirit? No. Okay, cool. So I don't gotta worry about that. Okay, so time to run a little bit of Bale. I wondered if it wouldn't be as much damage. Don't get hit by those, they explode. I'm just gonna run past those. Okay. Easy enough. Little ghosts, unless they're unique, I'm not gonna worry about them. Nope, they're not. Those guys I'll worry about though. There we go. Okay. I was gonna say, no wonder I'd never heard of those booths, because they didn't exist in regular Diablo 2. Okay, that makes sense. A lot of sense. Okay, so he's laughing, so now we can attack. Sweet. Sweet. Cool. Does a little damage, but... Okay, so these are the Venom Lords. Lister's dead. Are all of them dead? No. There. Now they're all dead. Okay. Okay. Let's have his little clone disappear.
Hello.
Their clone disappeared. Just for able to kill him pretty frequently, I'll take that. Alright, he's dead. Sivrub's Cudgel we already have. So I'm not going to bother with that. Pretty sure anyway. Yes. So I'm not going to bother with picking that up. Okay.
Yes?
Good afternoon.
You know, I think having the Merc with me would be nice.
It is
Let's resurrect him for the hell of it. Having battle orders is great. I'll just run. Maybe I'll attack those, cause Whiston's guard. I don't need that. We're just gonna run. Let's just run.
Thanks.
Trying to make sure that he's not gonna die. Nah, he's healing. We're good.
Thanks.
Ooh.
Thanks.
Here, let's get us unpoisoned. That would be
How may I
decent.
help?
Give me potions, Mala. Thank you. For poison damage? No, it doesn't matter. There we go. Doing pretty good so far. Put more into strength. Okay, so now we need do a point to fade. I'm pretty sure we need that. Alright, get back here. He's level 58, so he's not far behind me at all. So that's good. Fire might kill him. Yeah. Figured it might. But, it's fine. So that should kill them pretty much before they get to me. There we go. Sweet. I'll say this is the bale I need. Alright, and he's dead. Alright, sweet. We got Millabrega's Robe. Cool. Alright. Save and exit. Alright. One more run will get us to 60, and then I'll call the stream. Ooh, that's probably pretty good for the Merc, I'd imagine.
Afternoon.
Let's see. Honestly, no. That one's better.
I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use.
Okay.
The
All right. All right, our last bail run in Nightmare. Oh, we're just gonna run. Not even worried about it. I'll kill that just because it's a unique, but other than that, meh. Okay. We don't care about those. Throne of Destruction. What's in the Throne of Destruction? Gloams for sure. Oh, Gloams and Doom Knights, okay. They change every time, so you won't actually know what you're getting until you get in there. But I guess. Tolerable, I guess. Alright, cool. Okay, there's one wave down. Okay, here's the fire one that he's gonna die to. Ooh, sweet, level 60. Will we live? Maybe.
Thanks.
Ooh. Yeah, I figured when I drug him in there he wasn't gonna survive. That's alright. Just stand back here and cheese the hell out of these. That's great. There's another one somewhere. There he is. Cool. So... Venom adds poison damage to my weapon, so that's pretty cool. Oh, screw your clone. I don't like when you do put your clone there.
How may I be of help?
Okay. Oh, nope, he didn't despawn yet. Okay. Guess we'll go get the mercenary and then hope he despawns.
What is it?
There, he despawned. Perfect. Oh, he brought him back. Okay. Didn't know he could do that, but I guess. That's the real one there, so. There, he's dead. Alright. We got 2 more pieces. We got Berserker's headgear. And we got Hawkmail. Hawkmail is fantastic. I'm going to do that because it only drops his lightning resist, but it also makes it so he can't be frozen, which is huge. Berserker's headgear. What does he have on? Sure, I'll put Berserker's headgear on him. Okay, so Hawkmail. Berserker's headgear. There we go, got those. Save. Alright. Okay, done with those. Officially going to hell. Resistances are a little rough. Lightning's at least a little rough. The rest are okay.
There is a plate.
Okay, we're gonna sell those. Alright, before we end the stream, let's have a rundown of the things that we have found on this stream today. First, Siverb's Cudgel, Saigon's Wrap, The Chieftain, Arcana's Flesh, Withston's Guard, Bladebone, Soulflay, Tancred's Crowbill, Goblin Toe, Milibrega's Robe, Immortal King's Forge, Skull Splitter, Flesh Render, Eisenhart's Case, Rogue's Bow, make sure that I didn't miss any. No. Hawkmail, Berserker's Headgear, Black Tongue. Hell yeah. That was a pretty good haul for the day, I would say. Well, that concludes day 2 of our Holy Grail. I will be on again tomorrow at 8 a.m. Central Time. Please join me then for day 3 of the Holy Grail as we continue to try and find every item and rune in the game. Thank you very much for joining, guys. I am Critical Hit Gaming. Have a good rest of the day.